I'm about to smoke. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, URSHITTSWEAK, aka Roseland. I know this isn't usually my setup. I film in natural lighting, but guys, it's been raining like crazy. And I mean crazy. And I've been trying to film this video for a couple days, and I'm gonna just go ahead and get out the way. Bear with me, y'all. I know it's like yellow, it's crazy, it's ugly. Alright, I feel that. And I'm just chilling. It's another one of those story times, but I didn't feel like getting out of my bed. And even if I did, like, you still wouldn't be able to see me in front of those windows. And it's cold as fuck out there. So if you like hear any blowing, anything, like, that's my heater over there. We saving money all 2019, sis. Okay. So if you guys want to hear about why I quit High Topic, keep on watching. Excuse my ass, Sheenie. I do want to go ahead and get this out there. And sorry if it's not like super edited and whatever, like, come on. No, it's not happening. Not today, okay? Again, excuse my ass, Sheenie. But first thing first, they have inequality. They have transgender inequality, and they're really biased on transgenders. Let me say this first. Me myself, I am a woman. I was born female. I have a vagina, okay? I have a vagina. So the person that we're talking about isn't me. It's someone else. We're going to keep his name disclosed, but everyone else's name I will mention. Okay, so this is how it started. The used to be assistant manager, real name, let's say Lexi, and then guy name Lando. I don't know. Just coming up with stuff, okay? He's transgender, and we got a new chick. And the store got a new manager. This is North Little Rock, MCCAIN. The new manager, her name is Jessica something, whatever. Like I said, I'm naming names. I don't give a. And the district manager is Sam. Immediately, well, we'll get into that later. So, the day that all of this happened was his usual day that he stops by. So he usually stopped by on like a Tuesday every like month or whatever, and like does basically like do a checkup. That's not important. So, and Lando was there and Jessica was there. And so Sam tells this insensitive transgender joke. And it's actually, when he told me the joke, it was actually something that I heard before, because he told me. I remember him telling me that joke in like my interview to be the assistant manager. It was to be the assistant manager, but they somehow made me a key holder manager. I don't know. It was to be the assistant manager. So I don't really remember what the whole joke was about, but the gist of the joke was that he was trying to get this girl. This girl was complaining about complaining to him, because he also, like, they work together. You know, he's the DM for High Topic, District 59. Hey. He was the DM. Like I said, he was the DM for High Topic. And he was telling this joke. I'm like getting all off or whatever. He was telling this joke, but the gist of the joke was she was trying to get guys to leave her alone. So he was like, just tell him that you were a guy. So the ending of the joke was basically just tell him you were a guy. And Lando is, you know, transgender, so now he's a guy. And when he heard that, and he was standing right there when he told it, and when he heard it, he immediately like looked at him like, are you serious? He stopped what he was doing. He just left. Like, he walked off. He didn't walk off the job, but he just walked off. And immediately Sam was like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Like, basically damage control to save his job or whatever, as you will find out. He walked over there like, okay, bro, like, I didn't mean it like that. And he was like, okay. And so the next day, he calls. I'm trying to shorten this up, because he also told me. So let's stop with the next day. Let me put this in here. He told well, Jessica was there too, and she heard it. And immediately she was just trying to take up for him, because this is where the favoritism come in, because you know they love each other. And you can tell, like, he was so excited to get her down here. He was so excited, y'all. He was like, I can't wait for you guys to meet the new chick. I love her. She's this, she's that, she's great. And it's one thing to, you know, big up, you know, your store managers, but you can tell, like, there was something going on. Okay, okay? You could tell, like, you know what I mean. And even, like, I'm gonna say this, even the new guy, who he worked here before, but he was started as seasonal, even he could tell when he worked there, when he came in that day, like, there was something going on. Because she would, like, flip her hair, she would bend down. It was all like, you know, like, flirty, flirt. When they were together, and he was just like, wow, like, what is this? And she would always emphasize that like, she doesn't like old men. And literally, she pointed an old man out to me, and I was like, he looked like Sam. And she was like, oh no, ew, gross. And I'm like, sis, if you like older guys, that's cool, you know what I mean? But own up to that shit. Don't make it seem like y'all ain't involved, because bitch, you probably is. But anyways, even he, like I said, even he picked on it. But Jessica immediately, like I said, she immediately tried to defend Sam, like, oh, he didn't mean it like that. It wasn't like that. He was just saying. And he was, and Lando couldn't even believe that she was even trying to take up for him. Like, he gets that shit. Transgenders get that shit all the time. He doesn't need you making jokes about it, thinking that it's funny, and then just try to save your ass. And she was just trying to save his ass, because if he didn't work, if she said this herself, if he wasn't in control of District 59 anymore, she would quit. Like, she wouldn't want to be here no more. She would quit Hot Topic if he wasn't the district manager. And they moved her from Oklahoma to here, and if he didn't control this, you know what I mean, she would have stayed over there, or she wouldn't have. She would be gone. So mind you, that favoritism, okay? So they love, like I said, they love each other. And this is her assistant manager, who she treats like crap. He couldn't believe, like, cause she's bi or whatever, so she likes women. She's a woman, and she likes women as well. And he couldn't believe, like, that she said that, like, you supposed to be, like, on my side. One, I'm your assistant manager. I don't think she liked Lando because everybody else liked him. And, like, literally, it's so funny, like, she would, like, text us, like, all the managers and, like, all the people, and no one will respond. I was just like, wow, no one said anything. How, sis? Nobody likes you, bitch, okay? Which is so funny. So, like I said, she tried to help Sam. Like, she tried to do damage control with Sam, too. And he was just looking at her like, yeah, okay. And so the next day, no, that same day, when he got off, he calls HR. And he tells them about it. And somehow, well, of course, it got back to Sam because he's the district. And he automatically knew it was Lando. And so literally the next time he came in here, a couple weeks later, no, yeah, about 3-4 weeks later, because he comes in like every other month or whatever. Not every other month, but like every month on a certain day. But he comes in, wait, hold on. So Cade calls HR. And he figured out who it was him, because who else would it be? And he comes in on a Wednesday. Mind you, I'm here. And Sam usually comes in on a Tuesday. I was off Tuesday. But Lando worked Tuesday. So he was avoiding him. Right. Because I actually was just chilling. I was just chilling or whatever. I was probably folding some shirts. I don't know. And he came in and I was just like, hey, Sam, what are you doing here? Like, what? But like I said, he was avoiding Lando. And he wasn't, and all he had to do was be on some grown man shit. Like, bro, I'm really sorry. Like, I really didn't mean it like that. You feel me? Because apparently they were supposed to be cool, but not as cool as him and Jess' vagina. Basically, Sam's dick and Jess' vagina is way cooler than Lando and Sam is. You know, I thought they were cooler than that, but I guess they rather mix that shit together. And it's funny, he got a wife. So Sam comes in on a Wednesday to avoid Cade, because, you know, he normally comes in on Tuesday, and Cade worked Tuesday. So he came in, and that day, I guess, long story short, they talk about Cade. Because literally the next day, when all this happened or whatever, she comes in on her day off. To write Lando up 5 times. 5 on some BS that happened months ago, sis. So you couldn't do that months ago. So basically, you're pulling up pulling up crap out of your, I can't cuss, just on YouTube, pulling up crap out of your, I want to say ass, but yeah, I just said it. Basically putting up crap out of their ass just to like get him to where he do one more thing, he's fired. You feel me? And on top of that, she didn't even take him to the back. She took his ass outside. And tell me why I'll say his name too, I don't give a fuck. So me and Alex were just back there like, what are they, we were just in the store like, what are they doing? Like, they smoke breaks don't take that long. I go out there to like take out trash, kind of sneak. And this bitch is bending down on a piece of paper, writing and shit. And Lando's just over there like, you feel me? And I'm just looking at her like, what is you doing? You feel me? And then I get back and he tells me he got written up 5 times over bullshit that happened like months ago. Why you didn't do it then, sis? Oh, because you want him, because y'all want to get him out of here. Because someone reported your dumb ass. Oh, so he reports Sam. And of course, you know, of course they talked about it. Like I said, there's no way literally the next day I'm getting written up over 5 times over bullshit. Oh no, they were trying to get him out of here. So literally the next day he put in his 2 weeks. And I was just like, bro, I'm black. So you know, if they have transgender inequality, guess who's next? Me, okay? This is mostly about why he quit. I quit, but you'll know. And I'm reading my notes, and I just remembered, like, before, you know, all of this happened, Lando's, let's just say what he is. Lando's vegan, okay? Jessica is not. And since she already has a problem with him, it was, I want to say it was a Saturday, okay? And he needed to take a lunch. It was busy, and when it wasn't so busy, he needed to take a lunch. But mind you, she already let some little chick named Cameron, I don't give a fuck, like I said, we giving out all the names. Okay, well, except the homie. We're giving out all the names. She let this new chick, seasonal Cameron, take a 45-minute lunch prior to this. Prior to him asking, she let her take a 45-minute lunch just so she could go shop with her friends. And as soon as he was hungry, and he drinks tropical smoothie, so he has to go down. He'll have to go down there to tropical smoothie because what we have in the mall, he can't eat. And she was all like, "What's wrong with you? You're making a scene on my sales floor. I'ma write you up." And he was just like, "I'm literally just asking you to go to lunch because I'm starving." And she takes him to the back and was just yelling at him like, "Tell me what's wrong with you. You're causing a scene on my sales floor. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm gonna write you up." And I was just like, wow. And he was just like, wow. And I'm like, sis, you need to calm down. Okay, everything she does, she takes from me and her. Like, D was black and her. But anyways, it's funny how you, like I said, it's funny how she doesn't didn't like her, but in me or whatever. But everything you did, you just took from us when we worked there. But anyways, this is what she did to D though. Okay, so somehow D needed to put in her 2 weeks. And she told her she was gonna do that. And a few minutes later, she texted her like, "I'll just terminate you to make it easier." And I was just looking at her like, she did what? Because when at first I noticed how D wasn't on the schedule, so I hit up D like, did you like quit or something, or did she just stop scheduling you? And she was like, no, I told her I wanted to put in my 2 weeks. And I had the text messages, but she was just like, I wanted to put in my 2 weeks, but she just texted me that and said that she was going to terminate me instead, just to make it easier. And I texted the assistant manager, well, the used to be assistant manager, because after this, he was already gone. And he was just like, that's not how that works. And this is when people, like, start trying to abuse their power, because, you know what I mean? You can't get people who are, like, insecure. You can't get people who are insecure, jealous, envious. And I'm not saying all of this, like, how you know she's jealous, how you know she's envious. Like, you can tell. And like, it's crazy. You can just tell how fake a bitch is. You know what I mean? And you can't put them in power. You can't give them jobs like that, because they will abuse their power. Literally, okay, this is what happened. Okay, so I guess she noticed that after that stuff with Lando, I was done with this place. I was done. I was already on my way out, okay? And I can't be fake. So if I don't like you, my nigga, like, I don't look at you. We don't have nothing to talk about. If it's not about work, like, I don't have a question for you about work, we don't have nothing to talk about, sis. And I guess she kind of noticed that. Actually, she did, because she came to me. I literally just got there. It was Black Friday. It was busy. It wasn't Black Friday. It was either the day after or the day before. I don't know. But like I said, it was one of those weekends where it was busy. And I just got there. I was sitting down, you know, because I'm always early. I was sitting down, right? And she comes back there like, I like your outfit or whatever. Girl, I ain't have on nothing cute. I ain't have on nothing cute, so you lying. I like your outfit or whatever. And I was just like, thank you. And then she was like, so I noticed you've been short with me. And I was just like, what do you mean? I'm literally just sitting here. I'm literally just sitting here. And she was like, oh, well, not right now. She's white, by the way. Oh, yeah, not right, like, right now. But I just noticed, like, with me, you've been short. And I was just like, well, I'm sorry if you feel like it's short. But other than that, I have nothing to say to you. I mean, I didn't say have nothing to say to you. I was just like, I have nothing to say. I even asked her, I'm like, was it rude? Have I been rude or anything? And she said no. And I was just like, okay, then, well, I'm sorry that you feel like it's rude. Well, not rude, but I'm sorry that you feel like it's short, but I don't have nothing to say. And she was like, okay. So tell me why the next day on the new schedule, I have, my hours are cut. So automatically, she's putting her personal feelings into things. And like I said, you can't give managers who don't know how to take out their insecurities and their personal feelings into shit. Because immediately that's what the fuck she did. So I call Sam. And, you know, I try to give him the benefit of the doubt, even though there's favoritism and, you know, they rub pussies. So I called Sam. And let me show you I gotta tell you where I'm coming from. Let me get in depth on how deep this favoritism go. Okay. So literally the day that he came in Wednesday, before, you know, they have that talk about him writing up Cade or whatever. I know they talked about it. I go back there and literally the first question that I asked him was like, how long are lunches? Automatically, 30 minutes. Okay. And so I'm like, so what if someone comes in, leaves, don't tell nobody, just leaves, and comes back 10 minutes later. It was like, oh, it takes my food about 10 minutes, but now I'm going to go on lunch. Oh, you can't do that. He's like, oh, no, you can't do that. And I'm like, okay, cool. So what about if someone goes to lunch, but is gone for 45 minutes? And immediately right there, he noticed I was talking about old girl, because I wouldn't say her name. I wouldn't say Lando's name either, because that's the homie. And he did put in there, like, you can't leave early. That's grounds for termination. But now all of a sudden, because Lando likes leaving early, probably like 5 minutes. But when the old chick, Chelsea, I'm going to say her name too, I don't give a fuck about her. Chelsea was there. This was never an issue. Like, this with him leaving early was never an issue. But as soon as she gets here and has a problem with him, and he knows all of a sudden, well, now he knows, but that's when I knew he was going to bring something up about Cade later. I wasn't here when they did that, but I could just tell, because he just threw that in there, and I'm like, that don't have anything to do with me. And he knows I don't leave early. And I told him, I had to put in there, well, I'll sometimes come in early. He was like, oh, well, that's fine. How? Oh, because you don't have a problem, because I didn't report you, it's fine. But leaving early, 5 minutes, you know what I mean? That's not, but okay. But now all of a sudden it's an issue because, oh, girl. But anyways. And so he was like, okay, you could do that. Basically everything I said after that, no, you could do that. You could do that. You could do that. You could do that. But I'm telling you, everything I was saying about her, you could do that. You could do that. You could do that. But anyways, so that's how far that favoritism go, honey. It's deep. Okay, so like I said, I called Sam first. And he was like, Cause I even asked, what's her name? I even asked Laura. I was like, so is this based off seniority? because they were giving like new hires more hours, because she gave new hires more hours than me. Basically, and they've already been in orientation, so they know what they doing. You feel me? Like, it's not one of those, oh, I gotta show them what to do, da da da. No, sis. They know what the fuck to do, okay? They been here. One of them been here before, and the other one, she's already trained. So I was just like, so I was really confused, and I was not going. And he was just like, well, and I told him, like, it wasn't about training. And I asked him about the seniority thing, and he was like, no, it's always been about performance. And he was like, didn't we talk to you about performance? I was like, but that's not what she said. Don't try to bring old shit into a new conversation, you my nigga. She didn't say, and I called her next. I called her after this. Did I call her before? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But she said it was based off of her hearing me say I didn't want to be here. One, if I'm not fucking talking to you, don't fucking listen to me. Okay? One. Two, you didn't ask me if I wanted to be here. You asked me why I was being short with you. Okay? So with all that being said, you damn right I called corporate. You damn right I called HR. So that's exactly what I did. Since you want to be all on her ass, well, I'm fine with them having more hours than you this week. Da 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 da. Of course you're fine with it. Of course, because she did it. Duh. If it was Chelsea, you'd have been like, oh, okay, we could just add you a day. But since it's her, it's a problem. But anyways, like I said, favoritism and that vagina gets pussy, run the world, right? Because motherfuckers go crazy. But anyways, now I just like, okay. So immediately when she was talking bullshit, he was talking bullshit. Oh, I was on my shit. Okay. So I called corporate and I called HR. First I called corporate and I tell them the story. And he was like, yeah, that does sound personal. You know what I mean? Because I literally just talked to you. You just talked to me, technically. I didn't come up to you. You came up to me. And now, the next day, all of a sudden, my hours are cut. No, that's personal. So, I'm going to make it personal and call HR on your dumb ass. Okay? I'm trying not to cuss. Let me stop cussing. And so, he was like, and so, I get in touch with somehow, like, all the numbers. It was crazy. But I get in touch with the guy. I think his name is John. I get in touch with him. And he was all like, well, I do have to tell Sam. And I was like, okay. I already talked to him, so I'm fine with it. And I even told him, I'm like, nothing may get done about this, and nothing did. Nothing, may not get done about this, like, cause like I said, they're cool. You know what I mean? Like, that's favoritism. They love each other. Nothing is gonna get done about this, and nothing did. And nothing got done about him saying that transgender joke too. So that's why I'm like, putting this out there, like, Hot Topic, they don't care about you, sis, okay? And they do not, what you heard, they do not have transgender inequality. I mean, not equality, transgender equality. They make it seem like it to stay hip, but they don't, so don't work for them if you're transgender. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but I wouldn't advise you to work for them because nothing's gonna get done. Like, they're just gonna make jokes about you, and it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. And Sam does call me back and try to make it seem like, oh, so tell me everything, my nigga. Like, you didn't want to hear everything when I called you earlier. You know, my nigga. You feel me? But until I call HR and corporate and tell them, now you want to hear everything. You didn't want to hear that earlier because it was about your beloved Jessica, who you couldn't wait to get down here. Get the fuck out of here. But anyways, and I just told him, I was just like, and he was even like, well, I don't think it's related. I was like, I do. The fuck you mean you don't think it's related? Oh, you think she just and he thinks so highly of her. It's so crazy, and she ain't shit. You see this girl? You ain't shit. And you want to be black too. I notice. You want to be black. She love black, and there's nothing wrong with loving black people. I'm black. I love black people. Okay, but it's one thing to noticeably notice someone who wants to be black. You do, bitch. If you watching this, you want to be black, and I'm sorry, but you're not. And don't get me wrong. I love when other races notice black people's inequality or whatever, and notice that we ain't taking that, we ain't doing that slave shit no more. Like, we out here deep, okay? And I do like people like that. But I don't like when you try to be like us and then try to like shit on us. You feel me? Nah, sis, that's not how this go. And this is another thing why I didn't really give a fuck. Cause, but let me tell you this. Let's just say we're like talking and working, and somehow we get on hair, and somehow I wound up telling her, look, I bleached my hair. No, she asked me if I dyed my hair again. I was just like, wait, no, it's still been bleached since you last seen it, or whatever. And she was like, so what's your next hair color gonna be? And I told her, I'm like, since it's bleached and I can't go lighter, I'm gonna go like a dark, because I've always been red. Like, if y'all hit up my, I don't really put my Facebook in there, but if y'all hit up my Instagram or whatever, I had red hair. I always had red hair. I love red. My fucking phone is red. My bag is red. Everything's fucking red, okay? And so I told her I was gonna go black cherry red. Tell me why this chick the next day comes up in here black cherry red. I was just looking, and you know how they walk by you all slow, like they want you to notice. Like I said, she's bi too, so she do all that flirty shit, and I'm just not with it. I'm straight. But I have nothing against, you know, LGBTQ or whatever. I love you guys. There's nothing. I have nothing against you guys. I'm just strictly dickly, okay? But anyways, yeah, she walked by me all super slow, and I'm just looking at her like, bitch, you think I'm about to compliment you? You know I love red, and you took my fucking idea after asking me. Who does that? Who does that? Show me who does that. And if y'all could relate, like, definitely put that shit in the comments. Like, I want to hear that. This is so funny to me how these hoes would ask you, literally ask you what's your next hair color, and then do it. Like I don't have to see you. Like we don't work together. Girls, take several seats. And like I was saying, like, another reason why I didn't really give a fuck, like, I'm not about to be mad at someone who, like, you, bro, you my son. Like, you copy me. You are automatically my son. What the fuck look like being mad at you? Okay, you didn't give me any hours? Okay. I got another job, and I get paid way fucking more than I do there. Or did I did there. So, how, like, I'm not about to be mad, bro. You want to come hours? Cool. Deuces. Bye, ho. And I'm going to let motherfuckers know how y'all really move around in North Little Rock, McCain, Mall, sis, all right? But I thought that was crazy, like how they always want to talk about black people, and then they do exactly what we do with either with the big lips, or it's with the butt, or it's with the hair. Okay, I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna just wrap this up. She even noticed, like, anyone else that I would talk to, she would even shorten their hours. And I was just like, wow, that's how much of how you can't distinguish your personal feelings. And he was friends with Lando too, and she would, like, never schedule them together as well, but she would schedule Cameron and her best friend together. Again, don't put dormant people in positions where they don't know how to get their personal feelings out. Like, sis, you look like you look sad, okay? Okay, guys, so that is it. Like I said, this is where I would normally film, in front of those two back windows, but it's kind of dark. But I wanted to get, like, a different location to make this look a little okay. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I know this, like I said, I know this isn't really usually my setup. My name is URSHITTSWEAK, so normally I will review shit and tell you guys if I think it's weak or if I think it's sweet. But today we got some tea, okay? Like, again, if I left out anything, definitely check the description box below for, like, juicier details, or for, like, just for, like, tea or whatever. I don't know. I don't think I did, but definitely check that out. Thank you guys for watching again. Until next time, it won't be this trash. Trust me. Trust me. And if you haven't entered my giveaway, definitely check the last video or the description box, okay? Definitely check that out. Try to enter my giveaway. There's 2 giveaways. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, thumbs up this video. Click the subscribe button. Okay, sorry y'all. Somebody was calling me in the middle of that or whatever. But yeah, click the subscribe button. Don't forget to enter my giveaway. I will link it down below, or the video may pop up next if you got your audio play on. Why isn't your audio playing on? Anyways, click on that video to enter to my giveaway. I'm giving away 2 things, one off of Twitter, one off of YouTube. If you want to know what that is, definitely click on my video. And thanks for watching.